Mario, the plumber. Mario, the brother. Mario, the hero. Mario, the golfer? That's right, get with the program. If you've been living outside of a pineapple and above the sea, you'd know that Mario's been playing sports for the past 20 years. And now, let's face it, Mario games have never been known for their gripping storylines. I mean, I love Mario, but have you ever been like, "Oh my god, Peach got caught by Bowser, what?" Or like,
"No, I did not see that coming!"
Probably not. Instead, most Mario games are known for their tight controls, genius and immersive level design, simplicity, and more than anything, they're known for being, well, fun. And you can expect the same from Mario sports games. You're never going to find the depth and complex gameplay mechanics from Mario Soccer that you'd find in FIFA 14. You will, however, more than likely have a great time playing. Now, my only rule for this list is no Mario Kart games. For one, there's way too many of them, and they deserve their own top 5 list. And second, well, is that really a sport anyway? First on my list is Mario Golf 64. Admittedly, I didn't know much about golf when this game came out, but all my original gangsters are here, so I'm ready for it. Like, look, there's Mario, Peach, Luigi, Plum. Wait a minute. What? Who the fuck is Plum? Yeah, for that matter, who are all of these people? Sunny? Maple? What the hell? They're like Mii's, but before you could actually customize them. I mean, like, who do you identify with the most? Pigtails? Bowl-cut? Chuck Norris? The pedophile? Okay, well maybe I'm giving Sunny a bit too much shit. I mean, he could be kind of cool.
It's a sunny day!
Creepy humanoids aside, this game is super fun to play. Golf is an extremely complex game, but you can count on Mario to make it simple enough. Time your press of A to set your power, and again to set accuracy while this bar moves. The power meter is also very simplistic, meaning you either kind of have to feel it out or properly calculate the power you need.
Okay, well if my calculations are correct, the rest is 87 yards, and my pitching wedge can hit 94 yards. Half of 94 is 47, meaning that 2/3 of the way it should be about enough power, but then there's 21 miles an hour of wind, calculating that there's 2 yards uphill. Fuck!
Math is a really cool thing.
More than anything though, I think I really just love the feel of this game. The music, the nostalgia, the happiness, it all just makes for a really enjoyable experience. And the courses are pretty cool too. They range from simple to intermediate to fucking blow your brains out hard. But they all look pretty great and throw some classic Mario elements into the mix. My only real beef with the game is its pacing. Playing around with 2 or more people can take as long as an hour because of the swing speed and the time the ball takes to land. Everything feels a bit sluggish, and you'll have to be dedicated if you want to play all 18 holes. I feel like when people think Mario Sports, they think of this shit. Mario Tennis is in every way a classic. Like Mario Golf 64, it's simple and easy to pick up and play, but there's a whole level of depth and strategy that put avid tennis players and enthusiasts, or at least those familiar with the game, at some sort of an advantage. I like that even though it's packed with our favorite Nintendo mascots, the game kind of plays like real tennis. The same strategies that apply in real life, whether it's rushing the net, playing drop shots or lobs, well, they seem to actually help out and put you in an advantage should you properly use them. As you'd expect, gameplay is pretty easy. Push AA for top spin or BB for slice. A then B lobs, and B then A is a drop shot. Super simple, super fun. And boom, that's it. Congrats, you're done. You know all the controls. Pick up the controller and get to playing. And be that hot Mario, Venus Williams, super child you never knew you wanted to be. There's also an assload of game modes, tournaments, ring shots, exhibition matches, and a ton of unlockables. There are also different kinds of course, but if you're like me, you'll pretty much always stick to the classics, because the other ones just, well, they're kind of dumb. And yeah, true, this game did have a sequel, Mario Power Tennis. And I definitely love that game too, but for me, 64 beats it out, because Power Tennis is just a bit too gimmicky. Everyone has a power shot, everyone spams it, you have to watch the animations again and again, Sports played funny and differently. It's fun, but I think all the wackiness kind of detracts from the sport itself, and a little bit from the skill. And yeah, you can turn the power shots off, but even with that, the controls just don't feel as tight, and making contact with the ball isn't nearly as gratifying. And yeah, don't forget, Mario Tennis 64 is the game that introduces this fuckhead. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? You can decide that one for yourself. Despite what I may have said about Mario Power Tennis, I fucking love the GameCube. It wasn't the most powerful system, and it definitely doesn't stick out in anyone's mind as the all-time best or anything like that, but I think it's seriously underappreciated because of the library of games it has to offer. There's so fucking many of them! But I guess I can cover that later. Right now though, I want to talk about Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. This game for me just took Mario Golf 64 and made it better without overloading it with any weird complexities or fucking too much with the formula. There's a bigger cast of characters, more courses, improved graphics, and most importantly, the game is sped up a lot. Despite the facelift, the way the game plays remains pretty much identical. The biggest change you'll notice is the game automatically tells you the distance to the hole. This, although it may seem overly simplistic at first, makes it much more friendly to pick up and play without it being cheap. Other factors still play huge roles in influencing where the ball ends up, like wind, rain, and lie. So knowing just the distance acts more as a guide than a hand-holding aspect. I also love the courses. Each has a unique theme and adds just enough Mario elements to the mix. They're even better than last time too. In the previous version, moving from course to course sometimes felt like a subtle palette swap, but Toadstool Tour offers much more attention to detail, even putting hazards like piranha plants or pokies in the course themselves. This gives each course a more unique and immersive feel to it. Now we're into the amazing stuff, man. Super Mario Strikers for the GameCube. This game is more freaking violent than your drunk uncle at Thanksgiving. There are electric walls surrounding the field, and players are constantly pummeling each other or blowing each other up. Like, listen to Peach's scream, for crying out loud. Viciousness aside, this game is kick-ass. All you do is pick a captain and a sidekick, and your team is assembled. You can shoot, chip shoot, pass, chip pass, tackle, deke, or use an item. Tackling an opponent who is not holding the ball though gives them an item, so you gotta be kinda cautious, which gives the game even more strategy. There's also these super shots which take longer to get off, but give you 2 points should you get it right. If you don't like it though, feel free to turn it off. Something funny or crazy seems to happen every game, and a ton of yucks come with playing alongside or against your friends in grudge matches and tournaments. And now, for my favorite Mario sports game, Mario Superstar Baseball. Baseball? But Nintendo, baseball is so boring! But all I can really think of to say to that is, come on, man! Open up your mind a little bit. And eat your vegetables too while you're at it. And chew with your mouth closed. And never get into a car with the strange, but seriously, this game is great, even if you don't like baseball. To me, no other Mario sports games has as much depth, whether it's secrets, game modes, unlockables, character traits, while still maintaining the classic Mario sports simplistic formula. There are only 2 types of swings and 3 types of pitches. The amount of things that can happen when you step up to the plate is wacky incredible. The game offers a pretty fun campaign mode, which allows you to unlock characters and star them by completing specific challenges, most of which are fair even if they are difficult. This, along with grudge matches, allows for some serious replay value, as it'll take you a while to star everybody. The best part of the game has to be the amount of unique characters. The cast is divided into sidekicks and captains, with captains having more special pitches and swings and higher overall stats. Each has their own special ability and unique talents. Putting together the perfect team with a vast number of characters to choose from is rewarding, and makes for a different experience each time you pick up and play. Plus, most of the characters have something good to offer. Unless, of course, we're talking about Pianta. Fuck Pianta! Nobody likes this asshole. And once again, this guy had a sequel for the Wii, but Super Sluggers, as it was called, was marred by clunky motion controls, lousy button controls, and just a crappy camera. Thanks for watching my first ever Top 5 video. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button down there. And if you're feeling a little crazy, maybe you can even subscribe. I got more content coming out in the forms of reviews, more top 5s, and even some original shows. So please stay tuned for more. Until then, Nintendo signing out. Peace.